The J lineup has been one of the most successful lineups from the Samsung in the mid-range market. With that, Samsung has launched two new smartphones to its J lineup, the J7 Max and the J7 Pro. So, what does the Pro and the Max stands for? Well, let's find out. Starting off with what's similar, you get a metal unibody design and the fingerprint sensor embedded on the home button on the both handsets. What's different is the J7 Max sports a 5.7-inch Full HD 1080p panel, while the Pro goes for a 1080p 5.5-inch Super AMOLED panel, while the J7 Max skips out on the Super AMOLED panel. On the performance front, the J7 Max is powered by Helio P20 and the Pro gets an Exynos 7870. On the RAM-ROM combination, the J7 Max gets a 4GB RAM and 32GB of internal storage, while the Pro gets 3GB of RAM and 64GB of internal storage. Note that both of the handsets sports a dual SIM with a separate dedicated micro SD card slot, so you can use dual SIM plus a micro SD card at the same time. With that, we get to the camera. The rear and the front camera boast the same resolution, the 13 megapixel sensors, while the rear facing camera has an aperture of 1.7 and the front facing camera has an aperture of f1.9. While you get flash on the both sides, so you get a selfie flash for those. Okay. For juicing all this up, you get a 3300 mAh battery on the J7 Max and a 3600 mAh battery on the J7 Pro. With that, we get to the pricing. The J7 Max is priced at rupees 17,900 rupees and the J7 Pro has been priced at rupees 20,900 rupees. Note that both of these handsets, like the other J series handsets, is an offline exclusive product, so let's see how it fares. While it has just been announced, it has not been launched, so you can't buy them right now. However, both of them will be available from the mid next month, so from the mid July you can start getting the J7 Max and the Pro. So starting off with some launch offers, you get an additional 10 gigs per month free if you get a Jio SIM with the Max or the Pro for 1 year. You get gold and black color options. While I love the design change here, and I really love the fact that the antenna bands are quite a bit unique in their way in the J7 Pro. Both of them supports Samsung Pay, while the J7 Max has a cut down version of the Samsung Pay, with which you can only transfer and receive money from the UPI payments bank, and you get all the regular stuff. And the J7 Pro gets a fully fledged Samsung Pay built in. My thoughts on the Max and the Pro. Well, I would say Samsung is learning. These are not the great device, and Samsung has never been in the specs war, in the numbers game. However, for those Samsung fanboys, they now get some more for what they used to get a year back, 6 months back. So these are some two great handsets from Samsung. These are not something that will get off the shelf and out of the stock just 5 or 4 seconds after the flash sale. However, these are some of the better products than the J2 obvious. What do you think about these launches? Are you willing to buy the J7 Max or the Pro? Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next video. You were listening to Anime Ghost. It's everything techie, and this was the J7 Max and J7 Pro. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, take care and have a nice day. Stop. Did I forget to mention that the J7 Max has a smart glow feature? If you are one of those who care, no, you're not. Well, it's completely fine. I just thought I'll let you know. Well, thanks for watching.